What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? It is Stressman here, and today I just want to talk about a few things that I find interesting. Now, I don't know if anyone like has ever, done this, but I sincerely enjoy doing these types of comments and stuff, or not comments, but I don't know, I enjoy watching these types of videos. Um, I don't know why it intrigues me to watch them, but I was like, there's a lot of theories that are out there, and I'm like, okay, I'm one of those people that think I like I don't know how to explain this. I know I'm going off topic and stuff, but I'm one of those people that theorize a bunch of stuff, what's going on in movies, and they're not particularly one mainstream ones. And I just wanted to put out a few on in this video that I have always thought about. So I've tried to turn down the volume for the game because I just want you to hear my voice. This is just gameplay that I have in the background, and I'll pop up I'll try to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but I'll try to pop up the movie, a clip of the movie or everything, because I'm not gonna monetize the video because I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers, and plus, I mean, even though I have hit the view the viewer mark, I still just haven't hit that mark. So there's really no reason to monetize the videos because I'm not gaining anything, and it brings a higher value to the video. Now, if the company strikes me, I'll take it down. But I mean, I see no reason to try to take away from you all. So let's just start out with the beginning. So right now, I just wanted to talk about Austin Powers. I don't know if anyone has watched Austin Powers that watches my videos, but there were three of them. I believe the first one was filmed, well, not filmed, but came out in 1997, and the last one I believe came out in 2002. Um, and I believe the middle one came out in 99. But there was a whole plot point in the first and second movie with Austin's wife. Now, if you haven't watched the movie, essentially this is what happens. There's this, if you've watched James Bond or any of the 007 movies, it's like a parody of that. You have Austin Powers. He's a British spy. Everyone likes him. He's very charismatic, and sometimes he can act dumb, but he's not as dumb as his. He's not really dumb. It's just some of the stuff he does is just for comedic effect, and it's kind of like the opposite of, how do I say it? It's the opposite of what James Bond is. James Bond's more of that sarcastic. I mean, in my opinion, he's more of the sarcastic type of comedy. But just moving on to the whole thing, it's essentially a parody of James Bond. So what happens is it takes inspiration from the James Bond movies. And I believe in the James Bond movie, his wife gets killed by his one of the evil masterminds in the film, and that's what happens with Doctor Evil, who is played by Mike Myers. But he it turns out the whole time his wife that he was partners with in the main film was a robot or a fembot.
Hey, In Like Flint, that's my favorite movie. Vanessa, what's going on?
I don't know what you mean, Austin. I'm the same as the next. You must be
Tu imaginación está jugando con ti, querido.
Oh my God! Vanessa! You're a fembot!
No shit, Sherlock.
And there's just a lot of questions that arise from this because it is shown in the first film that she talks to her mom, who Austin worked for a very long time in the 60s. So the question arises in the whole thing is, like, what happened there? And there hasn't been any, like, explanation. I know the movie came out in 1997. Well, the second one came out in 1999. But I feel like, I mean, a parody movie doesn't have to explain itself. But I feel like the way Austin Powers is, that it did kind of deserve like a real explanation, because the explanation that they give is that, well, okay, so Q, well, in Austin Powers' world, his name's Basil Exposition, because he tells the exposition. And he says to Austin that he knew the whole time that she was a fembot.
You've got mail.
Hello, Basil.
Hello, Austin. How was your honeymoon?
Well, it turns out that Vanessa was a fembot.
Yes, we knew all along, sadly. Anyway, I have a newest.
But I feel like that he's not talking about, like, when they were first partners. I don't think that's what he's talking about. I think what he's talking about is when they were on their honeymoon. In my personal opinion, this is the whole theory, is that I think that Vanessa was kidnapped before she blew up in the second movie, or her fembot. And you're probably thinking, well, when did this happen? And, you know, what? I believe it happened at the end of the first movie when they're on their honeymoon and Random Task comes in. He's kind of like, I'm not exactly sure what the equivalent in James Bond. He throws hats or stuff at people and it kills them. I believe, I can't remember what his name is. I know there's a James Bond villain that does that. But I think that's when it happened. I think Dr. Evil kidnapped Vanessa in that moment, like whenever they get rid of Random Task.
Smashing idea, man.
Oh, that really hurt. I'm gonna have a lump there, you idiot. Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
I think that's when it happens, because the second film starts I believe it's the morning after that whole incident. It may have been a couple days, but I know it's during that same, like, within days of the ending of the first film. Or yes. So I think that Vanessa was taken on that day, because that just explains the whole thing, because there's just no way. I mean, it'd be kind of funny that Austin Powers is that charming and unresistible, like, to people, that he could get with, like, a robot or a fembot, which it's shown in the first film that he does woo the fembots that take him in the lair. But they blow up because they're so attracted to Austin. So I don't think that Vanessa would have done that if she wasn't like kidnapped before then. So that's what I'm going with. I'm seriously think that that's what happened. Is that she was taken on that day. That I just wanted to like talk about, you know, the films, because like again, I rewatched them and no one, I mean, like some people do, but like some people like don't understand like the way sometimes I like watch movies and then like have this epiphany. I'm like, I don't know like why this wasn't answered. And of course Austin Powers again is a parody movie and doesn't need an explanation to why they did what they did. But I'm just saying, if you have a film and it's kind of like semi-serious like Austin Powers, which it really isn't, but I mean it's semi, it's not like you have like a, I don't know, like Tigger's Christmas or whatever. You don't have to have like an explanation with some of the stuff like that. You can't have like an explanation with like other films like that are silly and stuff. Like, but I just feel like that would be something that you would get with this film, and I just didn't get it. So I was just trying to see if anyone else, you know, questioned that. So yeah, but this has just been me talking. I mean, if you guys want me to do another video like this, this may be a very long video because I was trying to cut it pretty short, but I ended up making it longer than I thought I was going to do. But if you want to see me do another video and just suggest some theories that you all think, what you think about my thing with when it comes to Austin Powers and stuff like that, just, you know, leave it down below. Again, sorry about that. But yeah, just thank you guys for watching this video. This has been Stressman, aka Pepto, used to be Sarge. And guys, I'm trying my hardest to get another crew video out here. I just gotta find the right time, you know, enough people on, and that way we could do it. So we'll have to see. But again, thank you guys for watching this video. This has been Stressman, aka Pepto, used to be Sarge. And I already said that before, but yeah. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.